For those of you who were able to tune in earlier, we talked about the Raiders issue and losing the Chiefs. And my question to you on this short live stream is, do you think the coaching staff should be fired? So I know some of you have called for the offensive coordinator who was just hired this year or elevated, and others of you, wow, this is ramping up fast. Others of you have just said, well, let's just play out the string and see what happens. My view is we need to play out the string. Rick Rice, how you doing? So what say you? Barry, coaching staff, they did underperform. They really did. Melvin Lovejoy, you say yes. So far we have 4 yeses, no retentions other than me. So, Philosopher King, you mean Derek Carr. David Carr is his brother. And, yeah. So, and yeah, says yes. One moment, excuse me. I'm going to walk and do this so that you guys have some peace, okay? I'm going to leave this here. I'll be right back.
We can't watch your bags.
Okay. Well, hold on a second, folks. I'm going to have to stay
Sorry,
here.
you're fine.
Oh, yeah? Okay, cool. Okay.
No worries.
Sorry. Anyway, so nothing special, says Barry. Okay. And Joseph, how are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Sorry about your Giants. They got clobbered by the Cowboys, but I think you know that was coming. I mean, sorry. Hey, did anyone see the Steelers game? I understand they won by a point. I was on my way to the gate here. Rick Rice, I'm going to Atlanta to see and be with my mom again. And this was, the best time to do it. So I came in, and now I'm headed back, and, that's the way that goes. So, Joseph, you say you thought we'd be motivated to win, and with Eli back, I don't think that's so much a matter of Eli. Again, Ben McAdoo is not the greatest coach, and that's why he's lasted basically, 2 years? So I would blame McAdoo before I would blame Eli. I thought that was a mistake. And I guess that's why John Mara decided to X out the coaching staff. But the NFL owners meeting is this week. Maybe we'll find out. So.
He's a superstar.
Hey, how's it going? So, all right. So as far as the poll, it appears to be, let's see. I would say 10 yeses. Joseph says, I was never blaming Eli. It was all McAdoo's fault. Yeah, it was McAdoo's fault. It was. You're happy about your... Yeah, I'm going to stick to football right now. Rather than talk about the Yankees, although that was a big pickup. That was a great pickup. Absolutely. And we'll see how the new manager does, So now as far as we have, so the Raiders have next, they have the Eagles, we have the Cowboys. Melvin Love says the Cowboys will whoop us next week. That's at the Coliseum, too. Yeah, it's going to be a great game. Time is, Richard Lucero, I haven't seen you in a while. You going out there Saturday for the Sunday game? Against the Cowgirls. I'll be out of town. I'll be in Georgia. So I'll miss it. So what? It's been so quiet. Oh, well, I'll tell you what's going on with Vegas, okay? Las Vegas is, they've got the agenda coming up this week. They have the relocation agreement on the agenda. They have the UNLV agreement on the agenda, unbelievably, and they have the community benefits agreement on the agenda. So, there you go. That's, it's going to be an interesting meeting. It's going to be very interesting. I say interesting meeting because basically you've got a community benefits agreement that is still very sadly racially divided, and there's also the matter of the GOP tax bill and how that's going to affect just the construction cost, the ability to hire workers. So all that fits together, and it's going to be pretty not good. All right, not good. But also, the Vegas media, what there is of it, is owned by Sheldon Adelson and the casinos. So and the I've said that, yeah, the non-relocation agreement. That's right. And the non-relocation agreement. So, and the non-relocation agreement has an interesting little clause. And Mark Davis is specifically named in it, Raider owner. And the way it's written, if he puts, let's say, his mother in charge, he has no control over his mother, then it actually voids out the agreement. Pretty cool. So I'm wondering if that was the draft. I would like to see how this fleshes out. It's going to be an interesting week, to say the least. Don't you ask why? Oh, Hennessy says, but they have not signed anything, right? No, they haven't signed anything. But they can't sign it. Excuse me, they can't, if they get money, let me put it this way, if they sign it, then that unlocks the process regarding the bond issues and everything else. UNLV is I'd be surprised if there's not a snag there, because UNLV cannot afford that stadium. Okay, they just can't. So they can't afford it. So and it's going to be quite interesting to see what happens with that, because UNLV is already $4 million. They're $4.25 million in the hole in deficit. Okay, so.
My friend just called it the other night and she got points.
So that's the problem there. Hey, welcome to Zenny62 Online, live from SFO Airport. That's the plane right out there. Well, I think it's came, yeah. And Big April says, boy, hey Big April, how are you? Boy, yeah, that was a sad game. Oh, by the way, I can't read. Oh, Hennessy says, I think UNLV will hold out they've got the date. They've got a drop dead date of May 16th of 2018. If the Raiders don't have their documents done by then, the project reverts to UNLV. So that's what they're staring at. That's what they're staring at. So it's not the smoothest position for them to be in by any means, and they're trying to put a great face on it. Good for them, right? So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Hey, by the way, so now that there are so many of you, actually, my question is, should the Raiders coaching staff be fired or retained? What's your call? The majority of you, okay. Do I what? Yes, I'm on the road. Hey, Otis. Yes, AG Taylor. I'm on the road. I'm at SFO Airport, Terminal 3, Gate 9. I'm on the road. Off to see Mom in Atlanta. Big Apple says, if they keep Del Rio, I'd be shocked. Yeah, I'd be shocked if they keep Jack, too. You know, Jack, this is supposed to be Jack's year. And he made a mistake in getting rid of Musgrave, okay? And he should have retained Musgrave. Rick Rice says Downing isn't getting fired until the off season. Yeah, like I said, just let's play out the string. who knows? The Raiders, although look, you never know what'll happen. But I think the situation is. Hold on a second. Listen, my name. Hold on a second. Nope, not me. Sorry, almost. You said what? The 8 or 7-9. My call is 7-9. I think the Raiders will finish with a losing record, and Mark Davis will have to make some decisions about Del Rio's future. 7-9. So that means we win one more game. Yeah, Richard, you agree, Richard? About the GM, I think Reggie should be retained. I don't think Reggie's done a horrible job. I think he's done some questionable decisions, but look. Hey, moderators, Joseph and Barry, please do your work. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Raiders 10-6. How can Raiders go 10-6 when they lost? Hey, go CSU Rams. Memo. Raiders have lost 7 games. They can't go 10-6. We're 6-7. So, Vincent, how are you? I'm well. I'm at gate 90 at SFO. I'm well. I'm quite well. Looking forward to a great Christmas. And you say 9-7? Wow. So you believe they're going to beat in rapid fire succession the Cowboys, the Eagles, and the Chargers? Okay, we'll see about that one. I could see maybe the Chargers. Hold on. And college Reggie's. Yep. That's you. Yeah. So, they're calling names, so I've got my ticket here. I'm waiting for my name to be called. In fact, folks, what I'm going to do is this. Fired, yeah. I'm gonna close the live stream, but I got you guys, and I appreciate you guys chiming in. You guys really, are great. I will chime in tomorrow. Tomorrow night, my special guest is Melissa Rubin, Baltimore Ravens superfan. So tune in at the normal time, 8:30 Pacific, 11:30 Eastern. All right. I'll see you guys. Thank you so much.